Yo, beautiful people, this is Nadir.
It's Kev.
And yo, we are Gaines Music Life. So today we're back with a review for the Dave East project titled P2.
Paranoid Part 2.
Hey yo, this was because we've actually messed up recording on the last Dave East album that we did.
Yeah.
And it's good that we did, because that album was very bad. He was reaching. We both felt that he was trying to do something. And the thing about it is we both root for Dave East, man, because he's so New York. Like, I want the New York sound to come back.
Yeah.
Did he come back on this one?
Man, I don't know. You know what? I will say this about the album. Okay. So I really enjoyed Car Chanel, and then with it we got
did.
Yep, we both did.
Yes.
We got Paranoid. I wasn't a fan of that. Felt like he was reaching, trying to find hits. It was a label album,
right.
And I felt like he kind of came out of his own pocket. And then for this P2, I did feel like he returned back to his pocket. Now I'm gonna give him credit on that, man. Okay. He always reminds me of kind of Trap Guru, like Gangsta Guru a little bit, man. His voice always kind of stays there for me. But the biggest knock I would say about this project, man, is it just felt like his flow just stayed in one place for so long. And it was that Migos double time flow. And I mean, it works for him. He can rap well. I did love that he got back to the storytelling on here, man. Yeah. I did enjoy the production a whole lot, man. Had a lot more, sample based, just more of a New York vibe, a little bit more grimy, a little bit more gritty. Okay. And it felt like it was being more true to the sound that I originally, was championing him for. Yeah. But with it, I don't know if this project is enough to kind of break him out of the scope. Like, I didn't hear any tracks for me, right, that were just clear-cut bangers. Yeah. The project, though it's cohesive, it just felt like it really stayed in one place, stayed kind of stagnant. I don't know that I saw a whole lot of growth on here, though he was, doing a great job with the storytelling. The stories felt a little bit bland. I didn't really feel like he reached too far out there. I did like the tracks on there when he got a little bit more personal, thanking the people that helped him on his come up and, showing love to his friends and his crew and, just kind of talking about himself. But I don't know, man. I didn't really feel like he mixed it up as much as I would have liked as far as the rhymes and the stories go. I feel like he's more talented than what he let on this album still.
Well, to me, it's like the thing, my knock on Dave East was like, he acts like a mature throwback type cat, and then he dibbles back into that young lane that I don't like. And he went into one song, and I don't think the dude's name was PNB Rock, but he sounded like PNB Rock. I literally hated the song. I fast forwarded through it. But then he would hit me with a song like Corey or Grateful. Grateful, I'm ready to call my mama. Okay, Grateful was on because it's got that throwback Marsha Ambrosius vibe on there, and it was like it just had you ready to just rock out, man. Put your hand in the air, man, and just light your candle. Yeah. But like I said, he dibbled into some of the stuff I don't like about Dave East, where it's like, I want him to hold the torch for New York because he does have that New York sound. He got the New York swing. Everything about him is New York. Yeah. But then it seems like on some of the tracks, like two in particular, it's the one that featuring it was Dave East and Pimp, the Harlem. It's like come on, like why? It's like he was reaching for a track. It's like almost like he was trying to make a hit, and I know that's what it's like. He's reaching for it. Just make the music. That's what I felt like on that one. But like I said, the one, what's it called? Talk to Big. Powder was dope. Corey was dope. I don't know who Corey is. We need to call your boy. And like I said, with I Found Keisha, the storytelling on that one was very good too. Yeah. But I think that's Dave East's problem, though. It's like he gets in his own way when it comes to certain tracks. But that's just, I don't believe there's any perfect album, so I guess that's my knock on it. But I do think for Dave East, coming back off of the first Paranoid album, this was going back, like you said, to the original sound that we liked.
I definitely felt like it was an improvement. I didn't feel like he was, going out of the pocket or like he was coming out of character at any point on this album. T.I. came a little out of character on this project, in my opinion, but that's a whole other story for a different day. Right. But I don't know. It was just, I didn't really connect with the project the way that I was hoping to. It was like, it sounds good. I don't have any real complaints about the album. It was nothing that I hated. Right. But I just feel like he could do better. Maybe I'm being unreasonable. Maybe this was his best foot forward. Yeah. But coming off of Car Chanel, I don't feel like it is. Like I didn't have the laughs in here, man. I didn't feel the joy in this album, man. It just didn't connect.
It sounded like he knew the last one was bad. And he was just trying to make this one be good, but it also
get his footing back,
trying to be more serious. Yeah, because he got Banks on that one track. Banks was rapping like he got bills.
Yo, Banks sounded a little bit like Shine when he came out of jail a little bit. His voice was a little,
I don't know, like he been smoking or got punched in the throat or something. But he came out like he had bills in the red. Yeah. Okay, he was rhyming on that track, so I like that one. But what are you gonna get, man? Like, maybe this is Dave East's roof.
I don't think so, man. I think that he's still more talented. I hope that this wasn't supposed to be his debut album. I hope that this was just another project that he was just.
He's still not saying he had a debut album yet.
Yeah, I know.
You know?
And I'm hoping that this is just another project he was just trying to put out there, kind of keep his name out there or whatever. But I don't know that anything on this project is really going to connect for him. Like I didn't feel that uppercut on this album. It was just kind of another spin in the cycle, if you will.
I'll add Grateful to my playlist. That won't be in my playlist, and I might add Corey. I feel like I got some Corys in my life, you know what I mean? But that's about it, man. What'd you give it?
Man, I rated it out of 75, man. Okay. It was a, you know what I'm saying, solid project. Going to get a solid score.
I give it 81.
Generous.
It was very generous. I want Dave East to hold the torch.
You want him to win, man. I know you want New York back and all that.
I want him to come back because I think I like to hear rappers rap from where they're from.
Yeah.
And I think that when he didn't rap like where he is from, on those 2 tracks I was talking about on there, is where you're reaching a little bit, bro. Cut them out. Take those 2 out, solid 13 tracks on the album, you might have got a higher score. I don't know.
Yeah, I still, with all that said, man, I feel like this project was a push in the right direction.
Yes.
Still very excited to hear his debut album, you know, whatever that may be. And I still think the kid is super talented, man. I think the guy has immense talent, man. He can go as far as he wants to. You know, I'm just waiting for that next project to really connect again.
Absolutely, man. Dave East fans, if you give it 100, you're absolutely right. Leave it in the comments below. Let us know what you guys think.
Yes.
But yo, I am Nadir.
This Kev.
And yo, we are Gangs Music Life, man. Drink more water, people.
Peace.
Peace.